Hello, this is the Headbanging Zulu here again, Steve. This is the third and final part of the instalment of the haul I got today. I've just been looking at it. I'm just going to go for leather and do the whole lot. So without further ado, this is the one. This is a CD action I bought myself from the Camberley Rock Box. This is the New York Dolls. This is a great band, 70s sort of rock punk. And I believe that, I might be wrong, but Blackie Lawless used to play with them, or he had some association with him when he lived in New York. Then he moved on to California and formed Wasp. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. The second CD is one I've definitely got, because it was only a couple of quid. I picked it up. This is the Guns N' Roses one. It's got all their big hits on it. You can't go wrong with them songs. But yeah, you can see the track listing. November Rain, I think, is my favourite off there, but just a killer CD. Can't go wrong with the Guns N' Roses. Now this one I've seen on the VC a lot. I've seen Blackmore Rules, and I've seen Scott Waters hold this up. This is I think a Christian metal band. They've got Isaiah 53:5. This is Stripers. I think it's called Reborn. I was surprised to see this in the shop, but I didn't think you could get these in the UK, but I've just picked myself one up. I don't know much about them, but I'll give them a listen and get back to you on it. But this is Striper Reborn. Another CD I picked up, which was sort of one of the cracking, I had to pay a bit of money for it, but you don't see it very often, is this Death live in LA. And this is just a cracking, it's death metal, and it's on the Nuclear Blast Records. And I just could not believe when I saw this one. This is probably one of the top 2 or 3 bits I've found today. If you're into death metal, you'll love this band. It's awesome. But as you can see, I had to pay a bit of money for it, but it was worth it. Another band is German thrash metal band. This is one for Chris Dude. Is it 76 or 73? I keep forgetting. Creator, I think it's called Renewal. And I picked this one up as well. Big Creator fan. And this looks like, might be wrong, this looks like original CD as well. But that's the track listing on the back anyway. Another brilliant pickup today. Again, you can't go wrong with German thrash, especially Creator. Sodom's another band worth checking out as well. I've picked up I showed an album by Sodom a few videos ago. I must have played it 6 or 7 times. It's their latest one, 016, and it's awesome. Another CD I picked up, it was another Green Day CD. I'm pretty sure I might have this. I can't remember if I did or not, but I thought I'd pick it up anyway, just in case. But I'm pretty sure I have. It'll go for trading stock if I have. Another one I picked up was this album, Thin Lizzy, and it's like their greatest hits ones. And I picked this one up. This cost me a bit again. I've got some vinyl of theirs, but I'm trying to rediscover them. I didn't really rate them back in the 70s. I felt that the tracks were sort of like, I think Aaron Metal Theologian hit the nail on the head when he said he felt there's something missing in the music. I always felt that as well. I always went for like T-Rex, that sort of music, but that's the track listing. But I'm sort of trying to get back into them, give them another go. Now I put these because I've got multiples. This is Arch Enemy. This is an earlier one. I believe they changed the lead singer since then, but this is this album and Burning Bridges. I'll take it out the cellophane. Out of the cover if it'll come out, and we'll have a closer look at it. But yeah, I believe this band's Swedish. It's a digipack, and that's what I got with it. And I'll show you the booklet. I'm just trying to find out the year. Looks like 1997 to 1998. But yeah, I've got 2 of the new one and the one before. But I believe they might have gone. This might be a different lineup or different singers. That's what they look like. Yeah, I believe it's a different singer, but yeah, it's 98 to 99. But that's what I got with it anyway. But I picked that up today. I also got another Arch Enemy CD. This is Wages of Sin, and that's this one. And I didn't leave them behind. Again, just trying to find a date. I can't seem to see a date. But it's a Swedish it's a Swedish band. I've shown stuff there before, but that's the track listing. But I'm going to give it a go anyway, and see what I like. It's definitely worth it for what I pay for it. The last two, one of my favourite thrash metal bands of all time, is Slayer. I was pleased. I can't pronounce this, but it looks like Diabolus in Musica. I've got a feeling this wasn't a very good one. I might be wrong. They did one that wasn't very good, and I've got a feeling that might be it. But I'll give it a play and see what it's like. This is one of their classics, and I was missing this one, South of Heaven, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing this one in my collection. I used to own this on all, I think it would have been about the right, yes, I would have had it on vinyl back in the day, but unfortunately all that lot got relieved from me. If you see my first video, you'll see my story. But so I've had to settle for a CD. But yeah, I can't wait to give that a spin. I might put that on my MP4 player tonight. It's definitely worth it. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're up to 6 minutes. Now for some 12-inch vinyl action. And it's not going to be much, I've only got 4. I shouldn't complain though. The first album, I mentioned this band before. I did a compilation album. This is Black and Blue. This looks like, I might be wrong, one of their early ones, 1984. And it's this album. This is a pretty decent band. And I used to like them back in the day. And you know, I just thought I'd show you it. There's nothing worth showing inside, it's just a plain record. No, I won't bother getting it out. But next two I bought blind. I've heard of them, but I wasn't sort of familiar. Hang on a second please, I'll just check them. Yeah, there's one band I'll show you. I bought this album. It was a band called Kix. This was quite cheap as well. I finally picked it up. Again, this band I don't know much about, but I was hovering about. It's called Kix Blow My Fuse. To be brutally honest, I don't know much about this band, but I've heard them mentioned on the VC, so I thought I'd just give them a go. But the next band was bought blind. I've heard of them, but I've never heard any of their music. So it's sort of glam metal, and that's this band, Kill City Dragons. And I picked these up. This is sort of like my stab in the dark for the day. The name rings a bell, and you've got this beautiful picture on the back. But I know it's a sort of a glammy style of heavy metal, but that's all I know about this band. That's about it. It's got nothing in the cover. That's what the centre looks like, if you can see it. Nothing remarkable. And oh yeah, the flip one's quite nice. I hope you can see that all right. But yeah, I just thought I'll give these a go and see what they're like. Again, I can't really talk about them because they're a blind buy. So yeah, and all good things come in twos. And I got this one, Let Them Eat Cake by Kill City Dragons. It's in beautiful condition, this album. It's got to be very good plus, and it's approaching that anyway. I thought it was an EP when I first saw it. It's got that picture on the back as well. It's in absolutely a superb condition. Again, I'll just see what the label looks like. It's got the same label as the previous one I had. It's on the Wild Boy Records or something. But yeah, if anyone's heard of the VC, please let us know. I was told that they're in another, is it the House of Lords or something of Church or something now. I'll have to do that. They formed another band, but I'll have to do some research on this band and get back to you. But it was a blind buy for me. I just saw them sitting there forlornly on the record rack, and they were saying, "Take me home, Steve, take me home," as you're blind by for today. And I couldn't resist. But this is a great thing about record collecting. You sort of pick up stuff like that you never heard, and it's boom or bust time. It could be the greatest thing you've ever found, or it could be the biggest bust you've ever found. But my motto is, unless you pick them up, you're never going to know. And there's loads and loads of new music to discover out there. Anyway, this is the conclusion of my charity shop haul. I just want to thank again the Rockbox Camberley on the London Road. You can't miss it, 'cause it's opposite the barracks. That's Sandhurst. Please go in there. I've given them another shout out. It's a great record store, and you'll be made most welcome. But thanks for putting up with me, and I'll see you again when I get back down home. This is the sorry about the wall art. It's my cousin's. He's sort of into that. It's not my choice of picture, but yeah, he hung it up in my bedroom. Well, it's his bedroom really, but but anyway, folks, thanks for indulging in me, and keep the faith and stay metal, as great Renee says. And see you, folks. Cheers. Bye.